Hi Gemini, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I really appreciate your support. And if you're ever interested in a private reading, you could send me a text message. My phone number is 954-204-6053. My private readings are $25 for a half an hour, $50 for an hour. I could usually do them same day, and they're done by phone. And if there's ever a topic that you want me to look into in a general energy reading for your zodiac sign, just mention it in the comments below and I will look into the general energy of that. So let's just see, Gemini, what's going on for you guys. I feel like you could use some advice right now. So let's just see what comes up for you. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for, okay, so right away we have Yang and Observer. So there's a real need for you to get into your masculine energy at this time, get into your doer energy. I feel like you're seeing a lot of things transpire around you, and it's time for you to take control of the things that you can control, I should say. Take control of the things that you can, and Observer, and we also have a deep knowing, mending, and to be fair all came out here at the same time. So this may be something that requires you to take the initial steps here. There's something going on here where something needs to... So, excuse the dog bark. I just feel like there's something going on here that requires you to take the initial steps to mend this connection and balance things out. It's like you're being called to, like, you see what's happening. You see the truth of a situation. You see what's really happening. And you're kind of being called to take action here, to take the initial steps. I feel like you could be like biding time, right? Like you kind of feel like this is the other person involved. This is they need to be the ones to step forward, and they owe you an apology. Kind of like, I'm just trying to make sure you could see clearly. It's like that they owe you an apology, so you're choosing to not take any action at this time, right? Orphaned is here. So what else do we have? Help me explain this. Clearer for Gemini. You're at a fork in the road. So you have a decision to make, Gemini. How valuable is this person in your life? What did they bring to the table that made you happy? And it's like kind of like making a list of weighing your pros and cons of having this person in your life. I feel like there was a lot of unfairness surrounding this connection or this situation, whatever happened between you and this person. It was an element of unfairness where you feel like you were either taken advantage of, or you feel like this person just needs to step forward and they owe you the apology. But I feel like, clean it up is here. And I just feel like whatever this connection is to you, Gemini, it doesn't really matter how it got to the point to where it is now. You're being called to take the action to make things right. A change in the wind is here. So there's some changes. There's some things happening behind the scenes. Maybe you have intuitively felt it. Chaos and conflict is here. So I feel like, I'm getting like a feeling like this person is embarrassed. This person did something to you that actually they thought was going to hurt you, but in turn it just ended up hurting themselves. And I feel like they probably to some extent want to reach out to you, but they're just kind of hesitant, and they're kind of like waiting for you to make the first move, waiting for you to apologize. A leg up is here. So use your intuition here. Use your intuition here, how this resonates for you. Building blocks is here as well. So that's talking about rebuilding. I feel like this is like a rebuilding kind of energy. This is something that went left, and now you're kind of being called to take the initial steps to rebuild it, to make it stronger, to build it on a more solid foundation. So you kind of have a choice to make here. You have to weigh your pros and cons of how valuable is this person to you to have them in your life or not. So you're at a fork in the road where you have the decision to make. Do you want to continue down this path alone, or do you want to go and try to mend this connection with them? If you're waiting for them to step forward, it really doesn't feel like they're going to have the courage to do so anytime soon. This is a kind of like a cowardly feeling energy that I'm picking up on this other person who you're dealing with. So let's see what's going on here. Who owes Gemini apology? King of Cups is here. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Queen of Cups is also here, so it could be a whole couple that owes you an apology. It could be your parents as well. It could be anything. It's just somebody. But I feel like intuitively, this message, if this message is for you, you know how it resonates with you. So let's see. Help me explain this clearer to Gemini. There was some sneaky behaviors that somebody tried to do something sneaky. Somebody tried to do something sneaky and they got caught, right? But yeah, 10 of Swords in reverse. There's an element of unfairness surrounding this situation, right? So who is this? Yeah, this person's not reaching out to you because they feel stuck. They feel like you're going to reject them, like they're scared. They know that what they did was wrong. They know that it was wrong, and they know that they owe you an apology, and they're just kind of like staying aloof right now, trying to avoid you. Yeah, so Strength card, 4 of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. So this is kind of turning out to be an interesting reading. Okay, so this looks like a situation where somebody could have left you for someone else, and they made the wrong choice. Okay, so now they want to reach out to you, but they have all these illusions in their head, all these things going on in their head. You know what? I don't like to say, like, you know, necessarily like they picked someone else over you, because when you're in a relationship, loyalty is tested on both sides. Okay. You know, there's like, you could be with a person who has 90% of the things that you want, but then be tempted by somebody who has 10% of what you want, and then just be completely blinded by the fact that your person that you love is lacking that 10%. And then this other person has it. So, you know, fantasy kind of gets them involved here, and they start like, people start like building this own thing in their head. Oh, this person has this one thing that I want, and they just get so fixated on it. And it's, you know, for this person, it obviously led to making a wrong choice. Okay, this person could even be married with the 4 of Wands here. But you know what? This was a horrible decision. This person made a decision that basically led to their downfall. Right? This led to their downfall. Yeah, there's no love there. Right? Page of Cups in reverse. It's like, you know, I feel like this makes you happy. Right? To some extent, this makes you happy. Like, good. You don't deserve your wishes granted. You screwed me over in the process, right? So I just feel like that's what's going on here. I've got fire energy here with the King of Wands. You know, this person could actually end up being the one to reach out to you. Okay, so your doer energy could be, you know, and we also have the Queen of Swords here as well. And so I feel like this person could end up being the one to reach out to you with the way things are going, the way the tarot is presenting it with the oracle cards. It looks like you're being called to make the first move. Maybe like, you know, I just really feel like somebody made a poor choice. Somebody made a poor choice. They thought the grass was greener, and it wasn't. It wasn't greener. It was toxic. It was poisoned. Okay, so this person went over, did something to try to screw you over, left you for someone else, left you for another situation, and they made a wrong choice, okay? And now it looks like they kind of want to reach out to you, but they're kind of hoping that you'll make the first move. I mean, you're going to have to use your discernment if you want to make the first move with this person or not, but it just really feels like this person is living in regret with a lot of illusions, delusions, confusion. They're probably scared. They're probably like, what have I done kind of energy. So let's just see. Let's just get a couple more cards here. Let's just get a couple more cards. See what's going on here for Gemini. Let's get a couple more cards here to clarify this for Gemini. Yeah, victory is here. 6 of Wands. So I feel like this is your victory. This is kind of like your confirmation that, you know, someone sneaky behavior. This person did something sneaky, right? The Hierophant is in reverse here. So, and the Ace of Cups is also in reverse, the World in the upright, and the Judgment. Okay, so this person turned around, got themselves, this person thought that what they were doing was a blessing. This person thought that this other third party, whatever it was that they left, that they abandoned you or screwed you over for, was going to turn out to be a blessing for them, but it wasn't. This was presented to them because they weren't treating you fairly. So they were basically presented with someone to treat them exactly how they treated treated you. Okay. And a lot of times that happens with the person, you know, it doesn't mean just because, you know, they kind of made a poor choice and went to another situation doesn't mean that they're not the person for you. Because like I said, look at that, followed by the death card. This person is really hoping for a rebirth with you, but they know that they don't deserve it. They know that they don't deserve a second chance, so they're really scared. I'm really feeling like you're to a point with this person where you're not even mad at them. You're just like, I'm not mad at you. I know you're stupid. I'm glad that now you know that you were stupid. Okay, so I just feel like that's what's going on here. So let's see, what is this person's intentions? Why do they want to come back towards you? Do they just want to come back towards you? You know, are they going to be doing something like this again? Or is this, have they learned their lesson? What are they coming back towards you for? I feel like this person has taken a lot of losses in the time of your separation. They were running from something. They were running from their feelings. They were running from accepting responsibility. There's something they are hiding. They're hiding the fact that they're heartbroken. I feel like this person tried to replace you and they found out really quickly, you know, that the connection that you have with them is not something that comes across, the snake and self-indulgence. There you go. That's what happened, okay? They were, you know, pretty self-explanatory, right? They were indulging in, you know, what they thought was going to make them happy. But you know what? It didn't. Not enough and heartbroken. They tried to hurt you and ended up hurting themselves in the process. It doesn't mean that you're not hurt too, because I'm sure you probably are. But this person wants to come back towards you and give you some type of solid, stable, committed offer. And I'm hearing that you tell them, like, you know, maybe with some counseling or maybe with some, you know, this is what I was dancing around, you guys. This card right here, I'm so glad that it flipped over, because this is kind of like what I was dancing around. I heard on the radio years ago on a radio show, when a person, they said when a man, but we're going to say when a person. Okay, when a person meets the person that they know for sure that they want to spend their life with, and they're being treated so well. They just can't believe how well things are going. Everything seems to be good. You know, there's ups and downs and everything. And then a lot of times they will second guess within their own brain, is this really the person that I'm supposed to be with? And then while they're in that second guess energy, you know, temptation lingers in, and then they have to experience, you know, the worst before they can appreciate the best. So, you know, never mind what they went through before they met you. And wedding rings is also on the bottom here. Okay, and love call as well, but it was in the reverse on the bottom. But I just feel like really strongly, like there's some type of communication coming between this union. Okay, and I feel like you're going to be really surprised and kind of caught off guard by it. Like, you're like, why now? You know, you treated me like an option before. The truth is, like, they thought you were going to chase them, but obviously you didn't. They know that they stabbed you in the back, but they're ready to give you what you need. They're ready to move forward. You know, they really want this stability. I feel like this person didn't realize how much you contributed to their stability. They didn't realize how much, you know, even if you weren't financially contributing to this person, you being so emotionally supportive and you being there for this person and you building them up every day, you know, doing what you were doing to try to be supportive. And it doesn't mean you're not going to have bad days where you're going to wake up with an attitude, but your overall energy of the connection is that you were supportive of this person. Okay. And I feel like, you know, I'm focused on the orphan card right here. I feel like you haven't even tried to move on, or maybe you did and it just didn't work out. But I feel like this is something that you knew was going to come back around. And because you knew in your heart of hearts this was something that was going to come back around, you chose not to do it. You chose to be patient and focus on yourself, right? Okay, you guys, so feel free to flip the energies, man, woman, however it resonates for you. And if you're interested in a private reading, you could send me a text message and we'll look further into this. And thank you for watching and good luck.